welcome to episode 4 of The Masked Singer Cardston. I'm your host, Hannah Farrell, and What? What are you looking at? It's called quarantine. Like quarantine, but hair. Like quarantine. It's like a thing now. Yeah. Yeah, like everyone decided they can just cut and dye their own hair now. Well, it was supposed to be blonde, but yeah, I don't know what happened, but for real. Yeah, people try bleaching their hair and it like burns and falls out and stuff. Yeah, bangs are getting cut way too short, and some people are just shaving their whole head. I think I'll try that next week. Don't tell Bridget. The Masked Singer Cardston is a lot like your average singing competition, only our show isn't a competition and it's not your average show. Local community members are nominated to participate, and boy oh boy have we been blown away. We cannot thank our past, present, and future nominee acceptors enough. Hours of effort go into each of their individual 3-minute blurbs that you see on the show. Thank you, performers, for adding to our community spirit. Speaking of community spirit, hats off to our ringleader, the one, the only, Bailey McMurray. Back on the bench tonight are our judges. Give it up for reality TV junkie Kay Easthope. And reality-ish TikTok sensation Levi Stanford.
Amy, have you seen my hand? I can't find it anywhere. Oh, hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to unmask last week's performers.
Rylan Schaefer!
I'm curious to see who our judges guessed.
I think it's Brett Stewart because he said something about crack, but not what you think. And Brett's a plumber? I don't know. What do you want from me?
Rylan Schaefer, you knocked that out of the park.
Voters, how did you do? Okay, 36% of our voters voted for Rylan. 40% had no clue, and 20% inputted other guesses, such as Wes Card, Sean Pitcher, and Gunnar Gibb. There was one vote that I really liked. It said, me. Nice one, Rylan.
How did you do deciphering these sneaky clues? I have lots of experience with crack, but not the way you may think. Rylan worked with the Canadian border, and for 17 years he was involved in many drug seizures / crack busts. Then he retired and bought into the family plumbing business, which also requires a lot of crack. He has coached baseball for 14 years at all levels and hears the crack of the bat often. I've definitely had the plumber's crack come to my rescue a time or two. How about I'm surrounded by many angels. You don't have to look too far. Rylan's sister Danica passed away when he was 18. His youngest son Grady is an angel and has special needs, and his cute wife and daughters were depicted as angels in a Simon Dewey painting. Shout out to Hallie and Camry Schaefer for their awesome line dancing skills. I hope that the Great Canadian Barn Dance opens soon, because those moves belong on the dance floor. Speaking of dance floors,
What was the local buzz about Queen Bee? Did our judges know who she was?
Queen Bee, you had me guessing for a second, but I think I know who you are. Nobody's got that much rhythm that I know of. In our house, we call Queen Bee Miss Jody. Great job, Jody Atwood.
I think it's Rachel because, honestly, who the fetch knows? It sounded like she was into dance, and so I went to Jody's Dance Academy's Facebook page, and she was on there, so that's all I got.
Let's see how you voted. 29% of voters voted for Jody Atwood. A whopping 50% couldn't tell ya. 22% voted for others, including Michelle Quinton, Jen Olson, and Austin Nunn's wife, among others.
I thought Jody's clues were really on point. Jody taught dance for the Medicine Hat College for 3 years before she moved to Cardston, which she swore she would never do. She bought the dance studio and it has tripled in size since then. She considers her dance students her family, which is the reason for the clue about the many girls in her family. They keep her on her toes quite literally. Also, she told me that she secretly loves country music. It's no secret that I love Jody's boot scootin' booty. I mean, booty. And we love having her cute face in our town. Thanks, Queen Bee, for the side-splitting performance.
Who the heck was under the mask?
It's Con Baby. Thank you to the Cardston Mass Singer for having me on. The pleasure was yours.
And film creds goes to the one and only Jaden Bamey.
Jaden, get off there!
Add me on Snapchat and Instagram and Facebook at Jaden Bamey.
Conrad Baby!
Judges?
The biggest wrestling fanatic I know is ding 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 ding, Conrad Bamey. Little kiss, big kiss, little hug, little kiss, big hug.
I think it's Conrad Bamey because I know for a fact that he owns one of those masks, and honestly, he's the only one who's crazy and entertaining enough to do that video.
How did our voters fare? Okay, 21% of our voters voted for Conrad. Great job. 49% of our voters were stumped. A whopping 9% voted for Jeremy Preet. And 21% of you voted for other guesses, such as Tyler Van Dusen, Steve Gibbings, and Dr. Clark.
Mexican Mysterio! I was gonna go all out and get in full wrestling gear, but I'll spare you all. Those clues were a total knockout. One of his clues was, I love a good show, and I love to make people laugh. Fingers crossed that we didn't have any of our viewers come to an unfortunate end after attempting some of Mexican Mysterio's moves. He has taken jiu-jitsu, self-defense training here in town, as well as wrestled, played volleyball, badminton, and coaches and plays soccer. Superpower healing skills is a reference to his job as a psychologist and a trauma counselor for the Westwind School Division. Anyone who knows Con knows that he has a very loud cheering voice that carries encouraging and motivating messages. Thanks for using your voice again to spread some cheer to our community.
Did you get the word from your mother?
Melanie Kennard.
Did our judges figure out who MC Mama Bear was?
Honestly, I am so stumped. My best guess is Melanie Kennard, only because I know she's a nurse. And she's from Calgary, I think.
I think it's Melanie because in her clue packet she said that she gained a big family, that they're on hold, so I'm thinking Joseph in the Technicolor Dreamcoat. She's also a healthcare worker, so according to my Facebook stalking, it's her.
How about you? Wow, 40% of our voters voted for Melanie Kennard. Way to go. The other 40% voted no clue, and 21%, figure that math out, voted for others, including Alana Shaw, Jane Judd, and Carly Zem.
Some of these clues were amazing. Did you see the Essentials tattoo on her arm? Mel has been a nurse for 12 years and currently works at our hospital. Fun fact, I don't know if she remembers this, but she actually taught me my very first CPR course. It was the first of many, and I haven't had a better instructor since. Her family that she recently gained was the cast for Joseph's Technicolor Dreamcoat. Hopefully we all get to enjoy that show in the future. MC Mama Bear, you slayed.
Let's hear it one more time for last week's performers, Rylan, Jody, Conrad, and Melanie. All right, folks, are you ready for another exciting lineup tonight? Please bow before Her Majesty as we present tonight's first performer, Her Royal Glowness.
Once upon a time, not long ago, I lived like a queen. Everywhere I went, people bowed to my majesty. I enjoyed being the center of attention and center stage while everyone did my bidding. Even the children respected my wishes and disappeared. Then I was ripped from my tower and banished from my kingdom. After years in the dungeons of despair, I have returned, and I am ready, once again, to step into the limelight and reclaim my throne.
Her Royal Glowness performing I Think We're Alone Now by Tiffany.
Children behave. That's what they say when we're together. And watch how you play. doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound. I think we're alone now. There doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts is the only sound.
If you can say, I think we're alone now, and there doesn't seem to be anyone around, then kudos. You're doing it right. Well done. Bravo. Let's hear from Kay and Levi.
That was fantastic. I mean, you were really glowing the distance on that one.
Royal Glowerness, you had a sweet, sweet, pure voice. Great performance.
Well, I'm glad that you made it really easy for us by turning yourself into a glow stick person. I mean, it's a great idea, but you're killing me here. I've got nothing.
I am loving these throwback songs. I Think We're Alone Now by Tiffany. I think that was in my sister's Kids Bop cassette player when I was younger.
But seriously, great job. Love the singing, and I love that glow effect.
It's my pleasure to introduce you to Main Event. Not like the main event, but main event. You'll see.
I learned to read at a young age. I'm an old woodsmith hiding in plain sight. I can whistle in 42 different languages. In high school, I got third place in my gym class between the 3 smallest kids in the class. But now, I'm an Olympian. Lions play some mighty games, so let's get started.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows? Only time. And who can say if you're as you're only time. And who can say when the road grows, why the shadows? Only time. And who can say when the only time. Ooh, only time. Who can say if you're that doesn't help. Oh, I think it. Stop. Who knows? Only time. Who knows? Only time.
thank you, Main Event, for that roarsome performance of Only Time by Enya. If I told you that Google was absolutely no help to me finding cheesy puns, I'd only be partially lying. Judges, you're up.
Oh, that was awesome. I definitely know that you're going to be singing a few octaves higher than Enya after that little mishap there. I feel like some of ththose things were being thrown by your wife. I mean, they were coming at you pretty fast.
Great performance. Your pitch was perfect. You nailed those lyrics. And you look great in those man jams.
My main man. I think that's pretty impressive that he can whistle in 42 different languages. I mean, I can whistle in 5 and I thought that was impressive.
Main Event. First of all, nice tracksuit. Second, you can whistle in 42 languages? I can't wait till they unmask you so you can whistle to me in Pig Latin.
You know, now that I think about it, something ain't right. I think he may be lying.
Look out, folks. There's a new girl in town, and she's awesome. Actually, she's Aka Awesome Chick.
Hello, all. I don't have much to say other than I am no stranger to performing, and I'm a big scoop of fun who likes to stand tall with many different looks and styles. I am surrounded by lots of people all the time. I have a competitive nature and like moving fast, so getting out and having fun is something I like to do. I'm ready to crush this and win, win, win no matter what. I'm one Aka Awesome Chick.
Don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. I just need your body, baby, from dusk till dawn. You don't need experience to turn me on. You just leave it all up to me. I'm gonna show you what it's all about. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your kiss. Oh. I want to be your fantasy, and maybe you could be mine. You just leave it all up to me. We can have a good time, yeah. Don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. Ain't no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just want your extra time and your kiss, yes. Oh yeah. I think I wanna dance. Woo! Women are girls, rule my world. I said they rule my world. At your age, mama, not your shoe size. Maybe we could do the twirl. You don't have to watch Dynasty to have an attitude. You just leave it all up to
Aka, amazing. That was Kiss by Prince, and that's the song I've been singing to myself all quarantine long. You don't have to be beautiful. Okay, that was so sweet. Let's hear from Kay and Levi.
That was fantastic. Or in the words of Lil Jon, that was Aka crazy, yeah!
Aka, you are quite the performer. Hang on, I got a call. Hello? Hang on a second. Guys, it's my good friend Justin Timberlake. Yeah, I'm here. Go on. No way. Totally. Okay, thanks, bye. Aka, you won't believe it. He wants you to be the next backup dancer on his next music video.
Well, unfortunately, those clues did Aka nothing for me. I mean, the more that I watch these, the more I realize how introverted I must be because I ain't got no freaking idea who these people are.
Aka says she likes to switch up her style. Have I seen this fashionista around?
But seriously, that was really good. The dance moves and the singing, nicely done.
Okay, everyone, how does the time fly by so fast during these episodes? It's already time to meet our final performer for the evening. Meet Noir.
In a time when scrunchies were in style for the first time, and Tamagotchis and Pogs found a home in many a pocket, there was a young cat named Noir. I used to roam on eastern beaches until I was swept away to a land of mountains and wheat fields. I may not be from around here, but I've always felt at home. Living in this part of the world has brought a lot of opportunities to me. I used to be a very shy kitten, but as I grew, I found my voice and got lost in the music. From the city streets to the big city news, I've sung for all sorts of crowds, big and small. Nowadays, I sing mostly for my little kitties. In my spare time, you'll usually find me working hard to build a new cat tree for local kittens. Well, it's time to make like a kitty cougar and run, because this cat and her bear love to see the world. Oh wait, I'm not allowed to go anywhere right now.
Put your latex-covered hands together for Noir as she performs Radioactive by Imagine Dragons.
I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in and shaping up and checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones, enough to make my system blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. Oh, I'm radioactive, radioactive. I raise my flag, don my clothes. It's a revolution, I suppose. We'll paint it red to fit right in. I'm breaking in and shaping up and checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. Oh, radioactive, radioactive. All systems blow, sun hasn't died. Deep in my inside. I'm waking up, I feel it in my bones, enough to make my systems blow. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. I'm radioactive, radioactive. Ah, radioactive, radioactive.
I was breathing in the chemicals, but I was wearing my mask, so don't worry, it wasn't corona. All right. That was sensational. Let's hear from our judges.
That was freaking legit. This person is clearly no stranger to sharing their voice. I mean, that was some great singing. I especially loved the song choice. Kind of ironic, especially with everything going on, but awesome job.
Noir, great production. Your voice was beautiful, great costume, and your staging was awesome. That was lit.
Finally! For once, a clue packet that I really think I actually caught on to. Okay, a clue packet that I think my wife has really caught on to, but I think we know who it is.
Tamagotchis, scrunchies, pogs. I was the queen of pogs on the East Hill. This girl has got to be around my age.
Pretty sure I know who this is. Pretty sure.
Woo! Give it up one more time for tonight's performers. I'm curious, am I the only one who actually claps after each performance?
Whoops, I almost forgot. Actually, I did forget. To vote for who you think is under the mask, follow the Google Forms link to submit your votes. Please do not vote in the comment section.
Hey Cardston, thank you so much for your support. We really hope that these episodes give you something to look forward to every Friday night. We'll see you back here next week for an episode specifically dedicated to quarantine. That's a wrap.
I can't even see.
Doesn't matter. You look so funny, it's unbelievable.
Okay. One of my eyelashes is like...
There you go.
It's my
Melanie Kennard. Mel Kennard. Mel Kennard. Melanie Kennard.
Speaking of community spirit, hats off to the girl who... Speaking of community spirit, hats off to the... I need a hat. Hey Cardston, thank you. Okay, blah, 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 blah. That's a wrap. That's a wrap, folks.
How about... Mom, I need you.
Don't have to be beautiful. Don't have to be rich to be your kiss. Okay, that was great.